and welcome to my storytelling space. A story is waiting. Join us. Come in. And now, if you're ready, the tale will begin. In a long ago time, in a faraway place, there lived a funny little woman who loved to laugh, and who loved to make dumplings out of rice flour. Well, one morning, as she was patting and shaping her dumplings, one of her dumplings rolled across the table. It fell off the table and disappeared into a crack in the ground. "Oh, my dumpling!" said the funny little woman, and she ran after it and followed it down through the crack in the ground until she found herself on a most unusual road, all hilly and bumpy and lined with the statues of the gods. Well, the funny little woman went running down the road shouting, my dumpling, has anyone seen my dumpling?" "I have," said a statue. "It rolled by me 3 minutes ago, but you'd better not go down there, for that's where the wicked Oni live." "Oh, tee-hee-hee-hee," said the funny little woman. "I'm not afraid of any old wicked Oni," and on she ran, shouting, my dumpling, has anyone seen my dumpling?" "I have," said a second statue. "It rolled by me 2 minutes ago, but you'd better not go down there, for you're sure to meet the wicked Oni." "Oh, tee-hee-hee-hee," laughed the funny little woman. "I'm not afraid of a wicked Oni," and on she ran, shouting, my dumpling, has anyone seen my dumpling?" "I have," said a third statue, "but quick, hide behind me, for here comes the wicked Oni." The funny little woman quickly slipped behind the statue. The wicked Oni came up and bowed and said, "Good day." "Good day," said the statue. "I smell the smell of a funny little woman," said the wicked Oni. "Oh, no," said the statue, that's just the smell of the river." "Tee-hee-hee-hee," laughed the funny little woman. "Tee-hee-hee-hee." She couldn't keep from laughing. The wicked Oni put one arm behind the statue and pulled out the funny little woman. "Oh, no," said the statue. "You aren't going to hurt her, are you?" "Hurt her?" said the wicked Oni. "No, I'm going to take her home and make her cook for us." So the wicked Oni took the funny little woman down the long road to the very edge of a river, and there he put her in a boat and rowed her across. Now at the edge of the river was the house where all the wicked Onis lived, and so he took her inside and he took her to the kitchen. He said, "Now, I will show you how to make rice and rice dumplings." And he took 1 grain of rice, just 1 grain of rice, and he dropped it into the pot. And then he took a magic paddle and he stirred, and the 1 became 2, and the 2 became 4, and the 4 became 16, and the 16 became 60-something, and the 900, 2,605, 50 million grains of rice were in that pot. This is how you cook rice for us. Well, the funny little woman stayed there for a long time, cooking rice and making rice dumplings for the wicked Oni, for wicked Oni eat more rice than anyone. But one day she became lonely, and so she decided that she would leave. She took that magic paddle and she tucked it in her belt, and she went and opened the door, and she looked left. She looked right. No wicked Oni. She ran down the steps. She looked left. She looked right. No wicked Oni. She ran down to the river's edge. She looked left. She looked right. No wicked Oni. she jumped into the boat and she began to row herself back across that river. But the wicked Oni saw her, and they all ran down and lined up along the side and the edge of the river. Now, wicked Oni can't swim, and so they all knelt down along the river's edge and they drank up all the water. Well, when they did that, the funny little woman's boat stuck in the mud. And when she jumped out, her feet stuck in that muddy old riverbed. And when she tried to move, she fell splat face first in the mud. And so she pushed herself up, and when she stood up, she looked so funny that all the wicked Oni burst out laughing. Tee-hee-hee-hee-hee. And when they did that, all the water flowed back out and right back into the river. Well, the funny little woman jumped into that boat, and she rowed and rowed and rowed till she got to the edge, and she jumped out and she ran back all along that hilly road, all bumpy and lined with the statues of the gods, and right back up into her little own house. And there, with the help of that magic paddle, she made more rice dumplings than anyone, and she sold them, and she became the richest woman in that whole land. Well, that story is called The Funny Little Woman, and I learned it from a book by Arlene Mosel, and it was illustrated by Blair Lent. But the original one, it was an old Japanese folk tale, and it was called The Old Woman Who Lost Her Dumplings. So I hope you enjoyed that story, and I hope that if you think about it, you might be able to imagine what a wicked Oni looks like, and you could draw a picture of it. And then you could tell this story to someone else. Until next time, bye-bye.